LeBron James and the starting lineup for the Rockets, the fourth hits in the NBA this season. You see a head-to-head with over 75 as the Rockets look to make it 2 consecutive wins. The Lakers try to extend to a 6-game winning streak after the overtime victory 2 days ago against the Denver Nuggets. Amen Thompson has seen his point guard role really expand this season with the injury preseason of Fred VanVleet. One play to get Capella rolling to the rim, and he's fouled by Marcus. Houston Rockets team has excelled in all season, but they've taken a dip in their offensive rebounding and really overall tenacity after the injury. He was hopeful that in these final 20 or so games, just under 20 games in the regular season, they can find some of that nasty again on the court.
Well, what Adams did, it allowed them, if they wanted to play really big. He brought that physicality. You know, last time these teams played back on December 25th, 48-25, Houston out rebounded the Lakers.
Doncic misses on that one. Here comes Kevin Durant, averaging 26 points per game at 37-plus years old. Shovel pass, it's Capella blocking the rim early.
You like the ability of giving it up. They ran a little baseline cut to open up Thompson, and then he immediately gives it right back to Capella in front of the rim.
An early statement from Capella attacking the interior. Speaking of, it's Doncic with a floater.
The interesting thing about Doncic, is I don't care what you do during the course of the game, you're never going to speed up Luka Doncic. He's going to play at his speed the way he wants to play.
Steal for the Lakers, up ahead, it's Reeves, leaving for LeBron. He got quite the ovation as he was introduced during the starting lineups, and he's got his first bucket to give the Lakers their first lead.
You see both teams starting out very unselfishly giving up the basketball.
Drive and kick, Jabari Smith. Ime Udoka says he is an inflection point for this team, and showing off the aggression early. This offense is at its best. I imagine that it's more fun to have to tell a player as a coach, hey, we'd like for you to shoot even more, as Reeves can't get the tough finish, than for the opposite.
Well, if you're the #1 offensive rebounding team in the NBA, you can tell them that because they're going to get it back most times.
That's a good point. This guy doesn't miss very often. It's Durant against LeBron. Can't hit the J. Reeves claims the rebound, coming off a 32-point, 7-rebound, 6-assist performance in which he missed a free throw on purpose to eventually get a rebound and tie the game against Denver, sent it to overtime. As Ayton can't hit on that J, Reeves has been playing some elite basketball, 30-plus points in each of his last 3 games, along with Doncic, who had a 30-point triple-double in the win over Denver. And LeBron James was diving headfirst for loose balls. First time that J.J. Redick said he's ever seen that in the 23-year career of LeBron, as Smith goes for 2 for 2 in the mid-range.
And the reason is because of size advantage. You saw him elevate, get up above the defender, clean look at the basket. And we know Ime Udoka loves to play long teams, long basketball players.
Doncic, a long shot, doesn't go. Smith, 6'11", with a 7'1" wingspan. He was so enticing out of Auburn because of the offensive skill set that went with those intangibles. On the drive and dish, Thompson filling the lane.
One of the questions that we asked Ime Udoka, do you think you could have picked up another point guard with the loss of Fred VanVleet? And he said, you know what, we made a decision to go with our young guys, and you see him giving it up right here, making good plays.
Doncic, this time he gets it to go. And KD, they're going to be talking all night. 2 of the top trash talkers in the NBA going toe-to-toe. Thompson gets right underneath. Ayton trying to stay with him. Bounce for Durant. Right into the jumper for 2.
Yeah, nice move by Kevin Durant. He's so smart. Turn his head and look at the basketball. He moved without it, went behind him. His teammate rewarded him with the pass.
32,206 career points coming into this game. He is getting closer and closer to top 5 all-time on the NBA scoring list. On the back down, here's Doncic using that frame against Smith. Push it up and in. One of the top first-quarter scorers in NBA's recent memory, getting it done again.
You tend to forget about Doncic's size. He's big, he's strong. When he gets down low, very tough to stop him.
He's got 7 of the 9 Laker points to go with the LeBron jam. Here's Durant, 1 for 2 to start this game. He's got the size mismatch on Reeves. Double comes with LeBron. Find the open man. It's Eason. It's in and out. James, open floor. This is what the fans came here to Houston to see. LeBron James and Kevin Durant squaring off for the 45th time in their careers. Ayton had it ripped. Eason got a hand on it. Doncic recovers, finds the space. That's too easy.
We give him the ball 14 feet from the basket with the glass to use, like you said. Not many times is he going to miss that one.
It's a guy who's averaging over 11 first. He's got the last 7 for the Lakers to tie it. Eason, hesitant, and just missed it, lost his rhythm. Good crash, but Thompson couldn't squeeze it. Up ahead, behind the defense, it's James! LeBron added another poster to his all-time collection. He played against Jabari Smith Sr., and he just sunk Jabari Smith Jr. What an...
Yeah, nice denial that time by Okogie. Wound up forcing the turnover. They get a score off it.
Luke Kennard in the game for the Lakers, the trade deadline acquisition from Atlanta. Handed off for Doncic, who has been cooking early. Now he's got Okogie, the physical defender, on him. Doncic fade and finish. Luka, domination in this opening quarter.
Doncic starting out 6 of 8 from the floor.
14 points. Reed Shepard can't get it back, and 8 clear.
Watching the body, look for the ball.
Houston 9-14 the floor, but 0-3 downtown. That's been the main area of concern. Offensively this season, they've been efficient everywhere but the outside. On the drive, pull-up, Thompson. That was too tough in middle traffic. Saved by Capella. Hachimura. So it's 3 to play this open quarter. Lakers 10-15 for the 2-4 from downtown. Hachimura with the side advantage. Spraying out. Kennard wide open. Just don't see it miss.
Was posted on in the post to go to the top. They get a score.
Durant, a series of moves. Hooks it outside for Okogie. Drive on Kennard. It's a real party in Houston. The Rockets take it on to catch it.
And then elevating the knockdown shot.
Doncic up 14 in this opening quarter. Again, he gives this for teammate Finney Smith. He goes right to the rack and floats it home.
Look, taking a break now. This is Doncic's time. All's going to be taking more time before he comes out. He's going to get those shots up.
1 minute play in the opening quarter. Shepard, only one shot attempt in the first 6 minutes. Now he's dancing on Jack Hayes into the game. 7 to shoot. On the hop, Smith, extra, Thompson on fire. Rebound back right to the hands of Thompson. Shepard, a lot of space. Can't hit. Long rebound, third chance for Houston. It's Shepard on a relocate. He connects for 3.
The confidence they have to reach to make shot. He lost a little bit there when he missed that first because he's rushing the second one. No, the defender's running at him.
Doncic up 2-1. Rebound, hook to the outside. 3-second different shot clock in game clock. It's Shepard. First 3 of the game on that last possession for Houston. 10 to shoot now for the Rockets. Shepard, cross, drive. Shepard! Where does he get like that? It's a one-point game. Check it out. Hachimura can't hit the 3. And that one finish for the second-year man. Well, I think he definitely just turned some heads. I'm not sure that Fred VanVleet is putting one down with 2 hands like that. But the leadership that VanVleet has provided, likely done for the year. You never know. Crazy things have happened, as we saw in Boston with Jason Tatum's return. But out with the torn ACL as James levitates, couldn't finish. And the rebound falls to Jabari Smith Jr.
VanVleet gave him that coach on the floor. He was the leader of this team. Shepard from downtown.
He just could not rattle it home, but he's feeling himself early, rightfully so, after the finish of the first. Reeves, that was a quick beat to the bucket.
It gets you going as if he's coming to the middle of the floor. Then he quick crosses over to the right hand, turns the corner, and puts it in.
31-28. Reeves with 4 points. Doncic led all scorers in that opening quarter with 16. Durant had 8. Shepard had the final 5. Looking for more. Spray it out. Thompson can't hit the 3. And it's a loose ball foul staying here as Capella did so. He is not only a fan favorite, but he provides everything for the team scoring. Passing, rebounding. He's taken a ton of charges this year. Top 5 in the NBA in that category as Smith lines one up and knocks it down from the outside.
And Smith talking to himself a little bit out there saying, I got it going now. I've got it going because, as I mentioned, about a month and a half ago, he was struggling shooting the ball. He's getting it back now.
Well, we just saw the improvement from Austin Reeves that J.J. Redick's talked about. The hand-to-hand
to wind up picking on a certain player. Well, Reeves was one of those guys a while back, so we're trying to get him to compete hard at the defensive end.
One block by Thompson on the outside, using that long reach. In transition, nearly threw it away. James, he got the spin. The English on the ground and the recovery from Finney-Smith. It'll stay with the Lakers. DFS is asking Ime Udoka to challenge the call. That was a wacky sequence between the two former teammates, and then they caught him sleeping. Houston wasn't prepared, and Reeves takes advantage.
Shepard just said to the official, you gave him the ball so quick we never was set up. The official said, that's your problem, not mine.
We had the early jump ball, and now the quick inbound on the easy deuce. Thompson drive and kick, extra. Smith, pump, drive. Smith, stop. Thompson had it knocked away. Another turnover forced by the Lakers. Reeves off the screen from LaRavia. LaRavia has seen his minutes go down a bit, but he has still been effective when his number's been called. As Smart missed it off the side of the backboard and right on cue. Jake LaRavia.
He said it wasn't just because we were surrounded by the teams. He said the fans would also ask the question, who's better? Who's going to put up more points that night? Said that friendly competition amongst fans was such a cool element to their story, and it's still happening today. Also says he remembers the very first time he faced LeBron. Said it was a bad game in Cleveland. LeBron didn't even play in the fourth quarter as the Rockets put up 3 more points. But he said as a rookie, he was just putting up shot after shot, so they did end up scoring more than him in a blowout loss. But man, he said one of those matchups then is still how he feels to this day, guys, playing LeBron.
I love that Kevin is so honest, that he loves the chatter from the fans, something that he's talked about at great lengths of really enjoying as a part of this journey. About to be called on Capella there. Maybe just 86 points away, so if he has a Bam Adebayo type of night, you never know, it might happen.
Game of basketball. It's not about anything else with them other than playing the game and trying to win as much as they can. They're two very, very special guys. Yeah, numbers are one thing. They're going to have great numbers, but it's the other part of it with both of them. If you get a chance to meet them, know them, they're kind of interesting people. They really are.
Now, basketball junkies, no question. By the way, those were the first 2 free throws of the game for the Lakers. Only 4 combined free throws so far. The first 2 came in the first seconds of the game for Eason. As Eason can't hit late clock, Capella got a hand on it, claims it on the offensive rebound, goes up strong, and that's a transfer 3.
There you see.
The 1-year-old operates from this point moving forward for the rest of the first half. All square at 37. Reeves looked to turn the corner, and a foul could be called. It looked like Smith might have gotten a little bit of the arm before the floor. So a side out for Austin Reeves. LeBron stays on the floor. We haven't seen Luka Doncic yet in the second quarter after 16 first quarter points. The bounce, and LaRavia trying to go acrobatic. A late whistle comes, and another foul. It is the second personal on Capella, and it is the 4th team foul on Houston with 8:07 to play in this second quarter. And Ime Udoka mentioned not allowing free throws being a big 9:30, the second of the 2-game mini-series right back here in Houston. For more on these games, go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. Reed Shepard looking for Durant, but it was kicked by Austin Reeves. So over 4 minutes gone in this second quarter. Durant bounce, a little bit awry, ends up with Shepard, 5 to shoot. Eason fires. Long rebound, tracked down by Eason, but he was out of bounds.
Coming into this game tonight, right in the middle of the road, 15th in the NBA.
These two are combined 6 of 20 from 3 to start this game. The Rockets bottom 5 in 3-pointers made per game because they just don't take a lot of them. As James misses the turnaround, rebound 8, James cut through. It's Reeves on the outside. Got the bump, put it up, couldn't bank it in, and it'll be free throws for Austin Reeves. When he scores 20-plus points already today, 7 points and 3 assists in his first 14 minutes, give him 8.
So LeBron goes out of the game. Doncic back on the court. LeBron with 2 personal fouls.
So it'll be Luka out there with Reeves, Ayton, Hachimura, and LaRavia. Shepard, Eason, Capella, Durant, and Smith the 5. Capella running to the rim, and Hachimura is going to pick up the second start of the season. First start for Capella since December 6th at Dallas. The physicality that he brought with a back injury, averaging 20 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists per game. Capella splits a pair. 3-point ball game with Doncic back on the floor. Lakers already in the bonus with 7 minutes to play in the second. That's a deep one, but Doncic can't hit it. Good bucks out by Durant. Thompson slows it down, and they get Durant some easier looks.
Well, it's either somebody playing it very tight, very physical, or it's the second Laker coming to take it out of his head.
He's got 8 so far. 5 to shoot. Cross. Durant is pure.
You know, sometimes, it's not the actual double team getting there, but the player sees it out of the corner of his eye, and it might be enough to break his concentration and not make the shot.
Oh, the fake, but Reeves couldn't finish it. Rockets looking to push. Durant up to 10, has hit his last 5 from the floor. Finney-Smith pump and drive. Finney-Smith bounce. LaRavia with a recovery defensively. J.J. Redick loves that type of effort from Jake LaRavia. Austin Reeves couldn't cash in. Eason couldn't claim it. Second chance now for L.A. Hachimura's going to get called for the offensive foul. Both teams over the final 5+ minutes of this first half. Durant with 10 and 3 rebounds. Jabari Smith Jr.'s got 9. 7 for Capella, 6 for Thompson. Durant, shake and bake, long 2. No, Smith rebound. That's about as high percentage as it gets.
Let's keep in mind that if you come with the second hand, even if it's late, that means someone is not being blocked out underneath, and you're taking a chance against a terrific offensive rebounding team like Houston.
Good start for Smith up to 11. Reeves lost the handle out of bounds. It'll stay here with 10. And while the depth isn't what maybe some expected or the Rockets internally expected because of the injuries to Van Vliet and now Steven Adams, namely, as that one misses and the rebound goes to Eason. The versatility in the different ways and lineups could be put on the floor for Ime Udoka excites him as the coach. Durant thought he got hit, lost the basketball. No real numbers for L.A. Smart doesn't care. Right back from Kennard. Doncic will drive on Durant. Stop. Fake. Doncic. Put it through. No whistle.
Well, his handle getting better allowed him to get away from defenders, just get a little bit of space. He's such a terrific shooter that if the handle gets you away, then the length and size get you up over the top for a clean look.
Doncic against Finney-Smith again. Doncic on the attack. This time he will get the whistle. And he'll get free. Can add to his game-high 20 points on 9 of 14 shooting, but his first free throws of the night here in Houston. Top NBA still wingspan. Jabari Smith Jr., 7'1" wingspan. Eason, 7'2". Durant, 7'5". Capella, 7'5". And then Ime Udoka said, well, they're totally fine playing small ball as well. You get Ray Shepard a little bit more out there. You have Şengün when he's healthy and available, and you can cater to what the opposition is putting out there and make sure that you have the optimal lineup at all times.
Yeah, and imagine if they would have had Adams. They're really big and add the physicality to it.
Finney-Smith, no. The Lakers feel like they are coming together and gelling at the right time. The word that J.J. Redick used is coalescing. He feels like this is a team hitting its stride, and they finally have had consistency in the lineup. Doncic misses, rebound, Ayton tips it to himself. Back outside, it's Kennard. It's a 3. It's off the mark. Another rebound, but Hachimura could not get it to his second hand out of bounds.